Well, now it's the 1st of March, and what a beautiful day it is. Talk about spring fever. We're out looking around to see what we can find. I'm getting anxious to get on the road, hop in the van, and see if we can go on a tour to some little bit more distant places than we've been going. Look at the water going over the dam. The melt is really big time. Just roaring down there. I've spent a lot of time here this last little while down on the dam. Look, the road is totally blocked off. Can't get across the road for water. Even logs and things out there, my good heavens. It's really something. I love to watch the ice melt and the water coming by. Beautiful clear water. Look at that. I mean, and this is in Kitchener, Ontario. I mean, this is not out in the far country or something like that. It's right around home. It's just amazing. Look at that. Whoa. A little bit of snow in the air there too. Everything is so changeable. I mean, one day everything is frozen solid, the next day the water's rushing by. The mergansers don't have a clue what's going on. Look at the spiky frozen hair on this little one. They're pretty interesting little birds. Just a couple miles out in the country, and look at the difference. We've got snow pelting down here, blowing snow. It's not snowing very much, but the wind is really blowing the snow across the road. Look at that. That fella's really bundled up there. It's awful cold out. And there's my favorite snowy owls. I love these little girls. Looking down at me there from the top of a silo. They're looking at the snow buntings and snow larks, because although they like mice and rats and things, voles, they'll settle for a bird if necessary. These guys kind of look a bit angry at me, like they're upset or something. There, wow, right up on the pole there, snowy. And the wind is just bizarre. I mean, it's blowing so hard, my camera's getting blown all around on the tripod even. Birds looking right down at me. Now I'm keeping my distance from these birds. It seems like I'm right there, but I'm using a 600mm lens and I'm far enough away. Sometimes a truck will come by and scare the owl away, which is what happened here with this one. This, I'm fairly happy with this shot. It's in a long distance and the air has got a lot of heat waves in the air, which really messes with things. When you're shooting through the air, it's almost like a mirage kind of effect. Now I'm sitting low down on the ground looking at this owl, which she was pretty close to me there. Now this, I was not ready for this eagle. My goodness, I didn't expect to see this. I didn't know what was really going on here. The eagle was kind of walking around on the snow and looking around. He was looking for anything to catch. I mean, they need mice or something. And then this started happening. I didn't know what was going on here. The eagle was kind of jumping up and down in there and flapping its wings. A dog was barking at the eagle too. But look how the intense look there. I mean, the eagle sure knows that I'm looking at it. I think these are really great shots. I'm so happy that I got them. Look, now I know what's going on. The eagle's been gathering up the corn stalks in its talons to go and build its nest. Now it's flying away with these. Now I'm delighted to know there's going to be a nest in the area. There's somebody going across the bridge with a bicycle. Well, it's Friday, the end of the week, and wow. I'm just checking out the ice here. I'm walking really carefully because it's wet and slippery. I don't want to land on my head here. Just walking across the bridge. setting up my camera here to make a few shots. I've spent so much time on the dam here. It's going to be so nice to get out in the country and go through Algonquin Park and a few places. That's what we're going to do next. But I wanted to do this justice because it's pretty amazing what actually happens here. The flood every year. The road gets flooded and closed off. People are coming across here with horse and buggies all the time. I'm using the long lens here to get some close-ups on the ice. Oh, it's plenty cold today. Now I'm up at the dam, right at the top of the dam here. You can see where the water's coming down. I think it's really pretty. I mean, it's pretty interesting. The force of that water it's a lot. I mean, there's warning signs on the other side of the dam for canoes and whatnot. But see how thick the ice is? It's all broken up. By ocean standards, it's not very much, but for around home, this is pretty thick ice and pretty fast-moving water. When I think back to the mink here, the mink, the beaver, the kingfisher, it's all going to be happening all over again. It's going to be a wonderful summer, I bet. Should be lots to see. Look at the water rushing past, melting away the ice. The power of water is amazing. I mean, it breaks cement, it erodes things. It built the Grand Canyon, I guess. Look at this. I've had so much fun on the dam the past few years. Now we're out in the country again. We're looking for owls. I'm hoping on a bright sunny day like this we might find a snowy or two. These are shot with a really long lens. You can see the snow blowing in the distance. There's a snow plow. I'm just waiting to let him go by. Figure if he's throwing any rocks, it's better to be going slow or stopped. Now look at the snow blowing across the road again. I mean, you can get whited out in an instant here. Look at that. Look at the cold. Eh? Wow. Huge snow banks, maybe 10 feet high on the side of the road. Beautiful blue sky. You know, you get up in the morning, look out and see the blue sky, and then you're amazed. And then when you get outside and see how cold it is, well, that's another story altogether. And when you get the snow blowing. Now, we saw an owl out here, so I'm just sitting down at the side of the road, shooting across the field. I don't like to go in and chase after them. I've seen people hiking in, like dressed in white clothes, and hiking in and probably baiting the owls too, and I don't do that. The owl's looking around because some birds are chirping there, and she's looking around overhead and rummaging around there. I think she's getting ready to take a nap here when things quiet down, because they have to sleep, you know, they need their rest, and it takes a lot of energy to keep them going. So you don't want to chase them around or anything like that, because, well, I want them to keep coming back, because it makes me so happy when I go out and see them. See, getting ready to have a sleep there now, I think. Beautiful little owl. And then the day is over again. We're back towards the dam. The sun's going down. There's the eagle. I accidentally caught the eagle in one of my HDR shots in one of the brackets. But what a nice evening it is. It's so nice to be seeing something like this so close to home. This is my absolute favorite shot from the whole week. I'm so happy with this couple of shots here. Just marvelous. Well, we're getting the van out for a shakedown cruise. The steering wheel is squeaking crazy here, but I'm going to see the van's working just great. Coolant level's perfect. I'm going down by the mill. Look, there's the Blair Mill. My goodness. Well, thanks for visiting. Come on back real soon. We're going to have a nice video again.